none of you are going to find this very interesting. But hey, I hope you enjoy. So let's get to work. Okay, so the first letter on our list is Aleph. So Aleph is interesting because even in ancient Hebrew, it didn't really have a dedicated sound. It was more of something called a glottal stop. What this means, I still don't know really what for sure that means. The best analogy I could find online is that it's like the break between and O. That break where you say O. The next word becomes sharpened as the previous word also becomes sharpened. And there's that period in between the words where you hold your breath by closing your throat. So instead of having a soft you would have something like or instead of you'd have more sharp. Great. So the best way to describe this is a way to hold your breath to sharpen the next syllable. That's not, whatever. This one is essentially exactly the same as what it is today. There's not really much to talk about. It makes a B sound, a very in your lips B sound. And that's essentially it. It also makes a V sound in the front of your mouth. V. Essentially the same. You're going to see it's about 2 others on the list, and including this one. Now, in normal circumstances, the gimel makes the same noise. It still makes a G sound. Example, Gan Eden. Makes a normal sound in the beginning of the word. Now, it can, at some point, make a J sound. Not a J, no J. There is no J in Hebrew. There never was, and there probably never will be. It is a J. Think how in Chinese, in Mandarin, every now and then you'll hear them make a J sound. It's also in Arabic. It is a J sound. Not exactly like that, how I did it, but whatever. So, an example, it would be Gan Eden. Whatever. Or, in a situation where it's in the middle of a word, like Agad, the Hebrew name for the the empire and city of Akkad, it would make a Jad. Actually, it would be something more like, because there's 2 of them. So it would technically be something like a jajad, except I can't do that very well. Dalet is exactly the same. There is inherently no difference. Works basically the same. Same thing with hey, but this is important. Hey at the top of your throat. This is important when you get to chet. So this would be just a sound. This is the most jarring for people that don't know anything about ancient Hebrew. Vav does not make a V sound. It is not V. It is W, like water. In ancient, that's not how you spell ancient. I'll figure it out one of these days. Hebrew, it is not V. It is W. This is important, okay? It is not Vayomer. It is Vayomer, or something like that. This is important. For instance, it would not have been David. It is Dawid. David, Dawid. This is very, very important for ancient Hebrew. I'm serious. In future times that I record more additions to this, I'll go into more things in which you'll figure out that in ancient times, names like Chizkiyahu would have been pronounced something more like Chizkiyahu. So, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully this was very, very informative. I spent about one shower session thinking of what to say. Thanks.